Alright, gonna check out the Forgotten City. I saw it on Xbox Games Pass, it looked interesting. VSync wasn't naturally enabled, but I noticed some screen tearing right away. So I had to enable VSync, and apparently VSync can cause some input lag. So I'm hoping that it doesn't cause too much. Thoughtful conversation, exploration, not brute force. He's trying to tell you not to kill everything that you see. Which, okay, fair.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
No. I'm sorry, I'm not understanding. What are the... Select your body type. You see the skin, like... Is it supposed to be a woman's hands? Like pointy nails? I guess? My name will be Potato.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Oh, I get to choose.
Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him? If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please? Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be
just
pushy.
immediately agree.
What do you want to know?
That's fine. So first of all, who are you?
There's not much to tell. Feels like
Okay,
I've
that's
spent
great.
my
What the
whole
fuck
life
is your
in a
name?
dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean? Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to
okay.
you.
Actually, it's not, but it's fine.
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Why do you
Look,
want me to tell
if
you?
you really want to know all the tragic details, perhaps I can fill you in after
I should have gone
you
with
find
that.
Al.
That last one. Okay, so who
He's
is
the
Al?
guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together
Maybe
what
I
you're
do
doing
know
here.
Al.
In
I
any
actually
case,
don't know.
you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Where
You
are
really
we?
don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber. Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless
No, I
ancient
thought I was
artifacts.
borderless, and then I tried to take my
Ow.
mouse off the screen. It's not visible on my streaming display, apparently, but like it's stuck. Okay, what can you
Not
tell me about
much,
the ruins?
really.
Let me turn this up a tiny bit.
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me. Great. So you're ready to go look for Al? My hero. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
You know, sarcasm isn't the best route to go when you're just trying to drag it. Control the crouch. Can I take... Is this food? Can I take it? No. Not. I can inspect things. Campfire, smoke, and sweat. Very good. Did I just walk over the fire and not take any damage?
The ruins are just beyond those columns. Please, hurry.
I scroll wheel. Fine. Is that beeping in the game? Like, is that like... Oh, it's probably a bird or something. There we go, now I actually have sound in my headset. Why can't I go in the water? I want to go for a swim. Oh, I'm stuck on this tree. Excuse me. Oh my god, am I actually like stuck? Like, please tell me there is a way out of this. There we go. Oh god, I have a feeling that you could like break this game in so many different ways. Is that a salmon? Can't take it though. We're not supposed to go back here. I feel like that's an invisible wall. And I gotta stop trying to jump over those goddamn invisible walls, because I'm gonna break the game and have to restart.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forward."
Oh, wait. I wasn't... No, see, I can swim? What the hell? Flashlight works underwater, ooh. I have a lot of lung capacity.
Step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain. For this shall be their final resting place.
Wait, so does that mean I'm wicked?
Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out.
Who's watching?
If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
Does your face follow me? It does. It's kind of creepy. Okay, so are we all on the same page? Are we all... What about you? I can inspect this one. And this one's head doesn't move. So, like, is this gonna be like a King Midas type of thing? The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. With me the gladiator flee. It's fine, continue watching me. I just walk into the door, I don't have a button prompt. Can I, Kirk Esney, can I have translation, please? I don't know what Kirk Esney means. Today was gonna be the day that the game waited to load. There we go. So next this is gonna be like some Weeping Angels type of thing where I gotta run away from golden statues. It looked like she was begging for her life. I just want to make sure you're all getting a good look at me, you know? Let's just run over here, see if we can interact with any of these ones. No, but I'm turning all of their heads. This is fine. It's whatever. Okay, so this one's head also turns. It's an invisible wall. I'm just gently being guided, it's fine. Okay, so they're all in various like states of terror and or trying to escape. Knee-high walls are stopping me, and then there's times where I'm just trapped by invisible walls. Onward and forward. I actually should be looking for graffiti and stuff like that too. I just... no. Okay. Understandable, understandable. Oh, okay. Just double checking. There was no graffiti or anything back there. Is that Al? Al has been hung, it seems. And he's also currently golden.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did.
Oh.
I've spent a lifetime in this place. Going around and around in circles, searching for a way out.
Spent a lifetime?
The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Great question. Well, let's go through that damn doorway to the past, as Al called it. I'm sure that gun with those 10 bullets would have done me really well. Get sucked in automatically. I can't explore the room. Okay, fine. I guess. There's tips to read, and I'm not reading them. I still hate that, like, up on scroll wheel is to raise your flashlight. Do I have a flashlight if I'm going to the past? Oh, cycle through flashlights and weapons. Excellent, excellent. So I'm gonna go to spin up to shoot something, or whatever the case may be, and I'm just gonna put my flashlight on them. Yeah, that's fine. I've used a scroll wheel for weapons before. It's okay. It's not like quick keys or a thing or anything like that. It's just whatever. Wait, I had. Oh, relief is what I can study.
Salve, friend.
Okay,
I'm Galerius.
he is gonna talk.
Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of
Which
Proserpina?
words myself? Yeah, I'm gonna lie.
Oh, is that right? Well, just make sure you don't get lost in any other sacred places you're not supposed to be. Can't have you disrespecting the gods by accident, can we now?
Yeah, of course, of
Listen,
course, Galerius.
most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you.
I'd appreciate
Live
that.
by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
I wish I knew what your law was.
Not laws, law. There's just one.
Oh, the law.
A golden rule. And the punishment for breaking it, well,
Got some raisins.
horrific. But our magistrate
Gonna-
insists we take all
gonna need a
newcomers to
couple
see him,
raisins.
so I guess
Couple
I'll let him
munchies.
fill you in. So then, you coming?
No. Actually, yeah, sure. Show me where you're going.
When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
Oh!
Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how.
I have a
since
modern day
nobody
flashlight
knows
in
the
the
way out.
past.
But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Just flash
Aren't you
people
going
as
to
I walk by.
introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since...
Oh, wait.
Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her.
Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't. Just
Up
don't.
here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market
Oh,
or
yeah,
get
so I'm
yourself
just supposed
patched
to
up
go
in
huck my
Lucretius
gun down
Clinic,
there if I
in the
started
Shrine of
with it.
Apollo.
That's fine.
Most of us have almost nothing. Just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live. So don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please. Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10. Made us draw straws. And whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether they'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Row is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare. Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want? I'm
What's your
Sentia,
story?
eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
Do you not like my fashion?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that... Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea. I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from... It was 3 weeks ago. We went into our rooms. I went to
She
sleep.
seemed in love.
And when I woke...
That's the secret right there.
I think so, yes. But she was... Because our father had plans to marry her... I don't know. But it's been... All I know is... You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after... His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia... Why? Because I'm on this... I hope you're not insinuating... Ugh, you're awful. Get out of my villa and never...
That was so dramatic. Actually, I was kind of fucking rude, but whatever. Alright, explain to me the golden rule, Mr. Magistrate.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
No. Oh, I actually don't get the option to be rude to this guy.
A
Okay.
curious name. To match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
It is beautiful.
More importantly,
It's very pretty.
consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed.
Not a
No
single
fights,
sin.
no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Is lying a sin? Can't
Nor
say
could
I
I,
have.
until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us
I really hope lying is not a sin, because like, I lied as
the
soon
builders
as
of
I
this
came in.
place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in
We're
the
in a
sun
mountain.
is almost.
Actually, how are we seeing the sun?
And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
Okay, what counts
An
as a sin?
intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder.
What about
But
adultery?
beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone,
Blasphemy.
trespass, trying to escape?
See, why wouldn't blasphemy
bribery,
be a sin?
Infidelity, suicide. As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries. Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is
In
a
your
beacon
known
of light
world.
in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers.
This is gonna be like
We
a
have
Pompeii type of
comprehensive
thing.
laws
Or
protecting
whatever
the
it was.
rights of our citizens,
Vesuvius?
which have
Isn't
unified
Pompeii, I
countless
think?
warring tribes
I don't
all
know.
across
I
the
suck at
Mediterranean
geography.
and beyond.
I'm
From
kinda
Gallia
dumb.
to Judea.
So,
All our citizens are
wherever
treated
the hell
same,
Pompeii
regardless
is,
of the
the
color
volcano
of their
that
skin
or was it
or
Mount
their
Ves-
sexual preference. Can you say the same?
whatever
When people
volcano
are
was right
starving, they are
beside
given
Pompeii.
food rations.
I think it was
And
Mount
when they are
Vesuvius
wrong,
erupted and
they have the
wiped
right
them
to
out.
bring the
I
guilty
think it's going to
party
be a
before the
similar
magistrate.
type of thing
Our
here.
laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric? Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are
course.
laws for their protection as well.
Not good laws.
On occasion. But our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners
Of course
who
you
would have
don't
been
see the
executed
harm.
anyway.
You don't have human
I do not
rights.
see the harm. Of course, but with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and
I actually know
husbands.
some people who wish that this was still the case.
You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that. Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion. Well, right now, you're a long, long way.
I'm
from
actually a
home.
long time away from
I
home.
have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows.
You can't be too
I would be
treasonous if
keeping
no
a
one's
close
all
eye on
gold.
them if I were you.
Okay, so let's go
You
back
see,
to
in my
Proserpina.
search for a way to save
Proserpina.
my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess
Proserpina.
of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time.
I do not, you are correct.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time.
Do you really want to know? Yeah, fuck it, I'll actually tell this guy the truth.
What
You
has
guys are all
become
gold.
of us?
Your city's
Of
in
this
ruins.
City. I have imagined it. Our downfall 1,000 times.
Well, to be honest, I
It still
didn't
breaks
see
my
any of you
heart
in
to hear
particular.
the truth of it. All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I
killed
have to
his
recite a
daughter.
prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually
Maybe.
that means wine or food,
Maybe.
or in some cases a live
Maybe she
animal.
actually just ran away with her lover.
In
What?
this case, the sacrifice is rather
No,
more
he got
costly.
his daughter to do it. He didn't
The
do it.
life of the person performing the ritual.
When did you do the
I
ritual?
don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
Of course not.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
Yeah, no, I'm not making
Well,
any
Thank you
promises.
for your candor, I suppose.
Why can't
Well,
you
I believe
investigate?
you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order. The people
Apparently you're
here
not
would
going to,
only
no.
treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though.
Unless you get off
of
on the
course,
wrong
you get
foot.
off on the wrong foot.
Okay, it's fine.
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you. I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
Suspect everyone,
I'm glad you think so.
dumbass.
Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent...
How do I know
what
that
is
you're not
about
like the
to
mastermind and just getting me here to make it happen?
Ah, so you know about that already. That was over 3 weeks ago, and whatever happened to... Still, if you happen to find her... Well, all right. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness...
Very carefully at them. Okay.
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem... If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the goal... Thus, you'll have created a paradox.
Sure.
Ah, good. So, are you with me?
Doesn't seem
No,
like,
I
yeah.
don't suppose you do. But I'm hoping that... Wonderful. Now, I need you. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect. Figure out who the culprit is. And... Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo. I heard wailing from...
Okay. I wanted to read your documents, sir. What is that sign? Okay. Whatever. I'm just gonna explore now. I've got an entire city, so... Centilla expresses gratitude to Sensius for adopting her. There is no next page. Okay. Interesting. Didn't give me any real information though, I don't think. Just that she's adopted. Wait, which one was it? Scintilla? Yeah, Scintilla's adopted.
Whatever are you wearing?
God, you're so
Do I
rude.
need to ask Horatius to escort you?
No, go ask Horatius to escort me.
Do I
out.
need to ask?
Ah. You're so rude. I bet you it was her. Maybe. I don't actually think it's her, I just think she's rude. And therefore it's her fault.
That's my room.
Yeah.
Leave before I call Horatius.
No. Diary. We're all entitled to our... Oh, there's actually a reading mode. Nice. bust. Examine the bust.
Horatius, there's a horrid barbarian sneaking around in our villa.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Horatius, help me!
New goal, just run. Okay, so theft. Theft definitely causes the death of everyone. Like 100%. Me having to run right now definitely goes to show that. Mind you, these guys either have horrible aim or like this is like scripted. Sentius's remains. Okay, Rude, stop stepping on Cloud's toy, you're gonna wake him up. Yeah, goober. Okay, I just restarted it. Excellent, excellent. Okay, Gallius is gonna be like, hey, how's it going?
Oh, I guess so. Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry,
Shot this device I made. Ah, zipline. Let's go.
just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the hand. And if it doesn't work, but don't worry,
It's completely safe, probably. Yeah. Probably. Okay. Oh, okay, there is no full damage. Oh, it's because there's moss. The butterflies are on the moss. I wonder if there's any like actual reason for me to come into this water, or if this is just me exploring for the sake of exploring. Oh hey, this person's underwater trying to grab an apple. Is he underwater? He's in the water, that's for certain. He's almost underwater trying to grab that apple. Oh, there's a chest there. How the hell do I get to that? I mean, I can't walk up the stone. Come on, there we go. It's okay, stealing, I know, already starts the golden rule, so probably shouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna be right back in a sec. I gotta take my headset off and go move whatever toy my cat keeps on hitting before she wakes up my son. Headset back on. I'm gonna go see Sentius. Okay, so they're still watching. Actually, I just need to. Oh wait, yes. I still do need to go see Sentius. He needs to give me permission to enter everywhere. Yes, I can hear you. I can respond to you. Who are you?
Name's Rufius.
Rufius.
Can't talk long. Families from Seleucia and Tigris, Babylon province. I've been roaming a long time. Same way as everyone. Because we're all engraved. Majesty. If you were dealing... None of your business. If we have to.
If we have to.
I'll tell you this. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad, seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. I don't know. But did you ever? Of course I am. Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. No. Whatever.
Okay, well, bye, Rufius. Also, when I run into What's-Her-Face, I need to not piss her off this time. If your father had an just 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally, always remember they're watching. Some good graffiti though, I like that, it's funny. Simi. I wonder if this is the Scintilla's lover.
A new face. Salve, and welcome to our little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
You sound French.
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Side to side.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines, they're constructed, but there's one thing that puzzles me.
Shrines Creek.
Or it could mean that they were... Who really built this place? If only there was a way.
If only there was a way to talk with them. Okay. Tell me about the temple.
The Great Temple? Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down, unfortunately, somewhat, you see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god. There's an obelisk out the front, and of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn, so we're all left wondering, unless somebody Gladly. Personally, they're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering. It's funneled below the palace and into and the rest is funneled to the shrine of... Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could... I'm not saying it's impossible, but...
Okay.
Of course. Some people say it's divine. The work of a god. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll note it, which means one of two things. And I'm pretty sure... Good. Then I hope you... The first is to leave. The second... Good question. It's best if I say no more. Look, I haven't done anything wrong. Hey, nothing yet. Sorry, that... And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagos, you expect a bit of hostility. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping, so I hid who I was for. But that kind of fear eats away at you slow. Needless to say, since I'm now living on, my openness didn't go down. Nice of you to say. In any case, the Romans are far, or at least it's not just graffiti. The strange thing is, I've never really been interested in any of the men here. If I had to guess, strange bunch.
Cultists?
They insist there's only one God, and that
Christians.
he considers if there are any of them here, they won't admit it. All I know is if these threats keep escalating... What? Really? I'm glad you arrived when you did. Someone who lives or works in the... But if you find them, please come back and let...
Yeah, I'm actually going to be working on this one, Virgil. This is some interesting stuff. I wonder if there's going to be some stuff where I just have to like turn it upside down and it'll say like a different message or something like that. I wonder who they is. I know who you are and what you want. So none of them say that his sin is that he likes men, but it's entirely possible, given, you know, Christianity, that that's what it is. Hello.
Greetings, I'm Georgie. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. And I must say, my sartorial friends, leather boots in place of sandals, trousers. I have traveled distant trade, and never have I seen anyone. Then you are an explorer, like me. What? We will have much time here to get to know what... My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble... You mean to say, with all the turmoil and terror of the... I'll tell you, it is precisely I say, the more of our customs we preserve down here... Oh, if we all end up as golden statues for...
That makes
A good
sense.
question. A very good... I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection. I rented a prestigious villa and we began making our way through some of the most... Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places. This time, I remember people screaming. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked. Indeed. In any case, it seems I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave. Anything you like.
So it seems that this guy is also from somewhere else.
Ah, yes. The man is... Have you not heard the tale of the god Hades? He was the first to learn this when Demeter, the mother of Perseus, instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became... Innocent people died by the tens of thousands. So yes, we know this. This has... If we are to survive, I say we must each keep the simple wisdom, avoid doing what you would... It does, doesn't it? For even if 99% of... Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves... Ah, the voice... But for all their grim and haunting pop... That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius. Nothing comes to mind. This is troubling, is it not? But my young friend Fabia confided in me. I hope that our paths...
Thank you, Georgius, for the useful information. So I'm just assuming that, like, I just have Sentius's permission to do this, because I haven't gone to see him in this time loop. Okay. you doing over here now, Rufius?
Whatever.
You don't have any new dialogue options concerning Virgil.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius.
I'm Dacius.
You mean, how did I end up here? All right. Well, you see, mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slip. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome, just off the Forum. See, about 7 months ago, Arthur Rome caught on. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most all the way down to the river. I'm elbowing for a stampede, but to my surprise, we make it. And I see this, but the captain's happy to take my coin. So I start boarding. No, too heavy. Of course I chose the car. I mean, I can always buy a new slut. So I put my hand on the car, and I guess she realised, well, and in one swift motion, she topped. Naturally, I dived in her. Only, I guess I must have hit my head. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank. Thank you, friend. But it turns out it might have been a stroke of good fortune. Look around you. There must be more gold in it. It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just... Of course, I have an idea for generating... I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no... Oh, well, technically, yeah. Thank you, friend. I don't, I'm afraid. She was headed to the bar. Malleolus. I mean, Sentius, can you... Very well.
I don't know why I'm telling people I want them to vote for Sentius. I don't actually care, but I guess he's the one who's giving me power, so... 12 slave girls, pale and plump. And this isn't a Skyrim, so I can't just, you know, go up behind you and go like pickpocket. There was another girl.
Whatever's in that great temple up there.
Who are you?
A new face. Alve, and may Vesta watch over you.
This is Aquidia.
Oh my. I take it people are quite... I suppose it's quite... Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up. The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual... And then you would find a way... But to be honest, I've often thought, let's do it your way. You really don't know? I am one of the priestesses. Chard. Vesta is the mother... You know, I'm not entirely sure. Karen, you say? Older. I apologize. Have you spoken? I really think you should. I know, I just... Up until a few weeks ago, she was always so chatty. And then, she withdrew, stopped working and became... But she just looked at us with this haunted... Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply... There is a small... I just... Don't...
Oh, that must be that crazy person.
Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth. Come back to me.
Do I have a map? A map would be nice. Wait, did I get to keep those scenarios that I stole? Interesting. So, like, I could potentially just make myself look rich by looping.
My name's Dooley. I don't know. Yes. They said I did it. More than one. Yes.
To prevent him from trespassing, writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your session with the legend Lost Treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight in the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I have reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited lest you break the golden rule. It's my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated, should you experience further lapses in memory. Well, yeah, I see that did real well.
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing, bud.
What treasure? My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said, if anything ever happened, he gave me this key. And all I remember is he said something about this. Now nobody looks after me. Except my friend Galerius. And Ek, the priestess lady. Hannibal. Galerius already tried that. What about the rules? Like, if you help make him magistrate, Hannibal said it was in the...
Very interesting.
Go. My friend Hannibal used to look. He said he gave me this. All I remember now, nobody.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, Dooley. I didn't ask him if he knew the way out of here, but honestly, I don't think he's gonna give me much. Okay. Let's go see what's up here. I should have a map so I could tell where I'd been. I don't know how to help you. You're a fucking statue. Mr. Neria said I can actually help. Oh, I wish I could help this guy. This guy's got the rough of it. Like, fuck. These must have been the previous occupants who all broke the golden rule. I obviously need to take the last bottle of wine. Thank you, miss. I'm sorry that I can't help you out right now. I will do my best to try to help you. Those kids are fighting. I'm a flashlight, what am I doing? Bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Supposed to be a person on a boat, I think. Maybe Karen. Karen. The name Karen. C-H-A-R-O-N. Because I don't think it's Charon or anything like that. It's pronounced Karen. And then she says her name is Karen. Am I in the afterlife? Is that river in Tiber actually the river Styx? And all those people who bumped their head and blacked out are dead? May the gods be kinder to you than they were to us, stranger. Yeah, I don't think so. I have a feeling that we're all actually dead. Karen is actually the boatman who, you know, kindly pulls everyone out of the river. I have 2 bottles of wine now. Excellent, excellent. Oh. I wonder if there's a way in there through the cave. Who knows? Take the goose eggs. There's a goat. I want to pet the goat. It's kind of rude that I can't. Yeah, I say these gold butterflies seem to indicate that there's things nearby. Hilarious. Tell me about
you
Dooley.
used the device I made. Anyway, I'm sorry to ask. Well, I've been trying to get this rare flower. It's too steep to climb, so I hung a rope. Do you think you could use the... Oh, thank you. All right.
You know what, man? I will do that for you right away. Don't even worry, but I got this. I can't. Of course, I can't zip back up. That wouldn't make sense. You read that. This is where the lady was last time. I wonder if this is what Dooley's key opens. Not, because like it's not locked, so obviously it's not that. Who is he? Oh, there she is.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls.
We're in the afterworld, aren't we, Livia?
It does not know. The bloodless shadows sum the house of the ruler of the depths. The bloodless sum. There is only a downward path. Help me. It is better for you if you remember. The bloodless. Help. It is better. You think it is better for you. The newly arrived.
No, I'm.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
Listen, you're in a world of your own, aren't you?
I wonder if it's to that priestess lady. And I almost really want to bet that she's
you're here.
totally believes that everyone here is dead.
And I hope I'm not. There's a light in your. Coming on a. I take back. Let's just forget that ever happened. Let it go.
Okay, so
You know,
I will have to talk to
I'd
you
expect-
on the.
Straight to business. As a matter of, I'm happy to tell you all about it.
I have to try that in the next loop.
So, simple. It's a one-way trip. I think of it this way. I have some. If I took your money without giving you what I promised,
What?
I can't tell you too much. What's the matter? Well, perhaps you could take out an... Certainly. Have you met Livia? Now, she just stands around. I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw... There used to be a midwife here, Naevia. But this place drove her mad as a Maenad. Said, fortunately for us, she...
There we go.
The How can we trust... I heard. Have you seen the way Rufius walks? But then, why does he? I hear Galerius has a thing for Equitia, but why do silly? I hear there are blasphemous some. I've already told you. All right.
Okay, that was not the buyer beware. Many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I don't know how to speak Latin. Should have like a translator open with me while I do this. That way I can translate anything like that, like the Scams Gavri ex Affinis Gavri. Horatius's chest. This is Horatius's house. Where's Horatius live here?
I love your clothes. So, you stay away from my money.
I have no interest in your money, honey. I'm assuming you must keep it up here, though.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
So it looks like as soon as the golden rule is broken, Sentius runs back to open it. And of course he's immediately successful. Oh, I just got hit in the back before I went through the portal this time.
Salve, friend. Oh. Of course. I can't see how I could... Even I could do a better job. Me! I've bounced the idea around once or twice, but from what I hear, Malleolus has... maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean... because Sentius put him there. Poor Dooley was just... It's nonsense, of course. Gladly. All right. See you around.
What is further up here? This is the tower. He listens with their ears. Do I still have all the cash? I do. Oh, I never went and got his flower from him. I'll have to go do that shortly. It looks like a pathway. I know it's probably not a pathway, but it looks like one. It's not a pathway. That was a wall that bounced me that time. So it seems that everyone also has their own routine that they follow once I arrive. Because this is where What's-Her-Face was when I first run into her. Well, the first time I ran into her with Gallius. Now she's in there, I think. So I'm gonna have to let go a little bit sooner than that if I want it to be successful. Or at least I think that's what the case was. Wait. When you said that it was a rare flower, isn't it these fucking things right here? No, it's not. It's bigger. Fine. Okay, so it seems there's a lot of forward momentum, so I'll just have to yeet myself way sooner. Like here? No, I missed. I basically have to jump on it and jump off like right away. That's... Or maybe this is that input leg that the V-Sync thing was talking about. But I haven't noticed any screen tearing since, so... That's good. Oh shit. Oh, double shit. I actually... I missed the water. Do I come into the portal now? No, I don't. I don't just come into the portal. I am dead. The perfect time to check my phone. Answer any texts that I need to. You know, all that good stuff. Okay, so this would have been my... Yeah, like I just came through. Actually, when I talk to you again, ever thought about magic shape, blah blah blah, let's talk about something else. I already know all this. Okay, I was a lot closer that time. Who listens with their ears, and who is they? Are we talking about the statues? If you're not being specific enough, fucking mysterious voice. There Olivia goes. Yeah, it's literally jump on, jump off, because I was like waiting 2 seconds before I jumped, and I didn't drop. Maybe. I didn't even think that I might have air control. I do not have air control whatsoever. Because jumping and holding back does not... Actually, it slightly slowed the... Okay, maybe I do have slight air control. I don't know. I'll find out very shortly, because I'm not gonna be a dumbass this time. Ah. Okay, yeah, so it's on off. And I keep thinking, yeah, no, if I go on off, I'm just gonna fall and hit the rocks again. But no, I'm actually pretty sure that that's what I gotta do, because I've missed it twice now. By jumping like a second after I start doing the thing. Like there is no waiting, you just fucking yeet yourself. See? Just literally on off. I wonder if he's gonna give us to Aquidia. I bet you he is. Where's, I think, is across the bridge right now at the little farm thing just over there. That's the farm down there. Okay. Something like that. He's over here somewhere. I'm kind of figuring out the layout. I'm gonna forget where everything fucking is though, guaranteed. This is the... Wait, so like... I wonder if that means that I could just steal her key again and steal the 2,000 out of the chest again. Wait a sec. This is where I wanted to go, I think. No, this is where I just came out from. Wait, is there more? No, there isn't more stairs down. How the fuck did I get down there last time? Why can't I fucking... Why am I dumb? There's a bunch of cave systems down there. It's probably where the secret cult is. Macy's will get in there too. Oh wait. Wow, I'm actually just that dumb. Just gotta run through some bushes here. Hey Galerius, I got your flower.
I saw you slide down that rope, and strange too, since there I was. Anyway, I'm sorry to ask. Well, I've been trying. It's too steep to climb. Do you think you could? Oh, thank you. All right.
Hey Galerius. I happen to have that flower.
Brilliant! You did. This is going to make her so happy. Equitia, I mean, what I really want to do is walk up to her, but on the other hand, I can't shake. You mean, you see, Equitia is a Vestal priestess, meaning she's taken a vow of chastity. Even if she was just suspected of being unchaste, it could lead to her execution. But at the same time, she's just so... I don't know what to do.
What? Yeah, consequences be damned.
And now that I hear you say that out loud, I hear how crazy it is. I think maybe I need to...
No, man, consequences be damned.
What I need is a go-between. Someone who can tell her how... What do you say? Wonderful! Now, all I need you to do is give her the... Thank you.
More eggs. Okay, what about the priestess? Yes, I'm going to see her now. What about her? Tell me, statues, tell me your secrets. It's Horatius.
Keep an eye out for
Horatius
Santilla, would you?
doesn't like me. Maybe he does? I don't know.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
You're trying to goad me into an argument. It won't work. I'm stunned.
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe, how can anyone trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Why do I get the feeling you lot had something to do with Santilla's disappearance?
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
If I find out you did something to that poor sweet girl, not even the Golden Rule is gonna protect you. Got it?
Ha! As if I'll be afraid of you, little man.
I wanna
Malionis
punch
isn't
this guy.
receiving visitors at the moment. Her name's Domitius. Too bad. I'm glad you asked. See, left me strict instructions he doesn't... Dunno. Bribe? Let's... Whoa, you must let yourself in...
I bet she probably would have... Oh wow,
Just
that
make
was...
sure you give it back.
That was a little too flagrant. I probably could have gotten in with like 10 denarii.
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
Is that what's down here?
Contrary little cap at murder, aren't you? Nobody's told you about Hannibal. So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny, one day, a few weeks back, said he could hear spirits wailing. Anyway, a few days later, so I go down after him, and hunched over him was something that... a creature. If it was a man, mate, more like a Strix. Or... what any sane person would have done. Without a weapon?
Wait, so like, is this a fucking dungeon? Does this game have a dungeon? Do I get to fight things in here? Let's go. Oh, I get to kick golden statues, okay. Okay, fine. Let's just sprint. I wonder if the statues can get me in the water. That's the real question now, isn't it? Who is the she that will guide me? And that peeled statue, I wonder if it's Hannibal. Back it up. You're in my way, homie. I might just have to let him kill me just to get out of here. Back out the door, come on. Like side jump him? What is my camera on? I can't help you, you got me fucking trapped. I just dropped 1,000. Oh wait, if I die, I get to... Okay, just fucking kill me then. Let's go. You know what else hurts? You being in my fucking way like this. God. Alright, so. I think I'm done with this game for now, honestly. It's fun, but it's not necessarily what I'm looking for in a game right now, right at this particular second. You know, I figured it would be a little bit more open than what it is, and it's not, which is fine. It's okay, but it's, it is what it is, you know? So, I'm going to, hiccup, apparently. I'm going to stop this stream here. I might stream something else later, I don't know. But anyway, farewell if you were watching.